Good morning to all students. Up to the class 8, you have only one paper for mathematics, but in standard 9th, you have two papers. The paper first is the algebra and second is the geometry. Algebra we had already started. Now from this session, we are going to start the second paper, that is geometry. Actually, geometry is not a new subject. It is studied in ancient times also. The evidence is that if you see the historical monuments like pyramid, the structure of pyramid is not possible to construct without the knowledge of engineering and geometry. Means the geometry subject is having a large history, So today we start the very first chapter of geometry, that is basic concepts in geometry. Basic concepts in before that we see here the meaning of word geometry, that is name of our second paper. The word geometry is the word derived from two words. It is suggested that the geometry is derived from two words, geo plus metria. Geo means earth. Geo means earth and metria means measurement. Metria means, and from these two words the word geometry is derived. The geometry means what? Measurement of earth. Measurement of earth is not in the sense that measuring the earth. Measurement of earth means measuring the objects on the earth. So this is about the history of the word geometry. Now we start our chapter. The very first topic from this chapter is point, line and plane. Point, line and plane. You already seen these or heard these names, point, line and plane. Point means what? Point is when a dot is marked on a paper with sharp fine pencil or pen, it is called as the point. It is called as the point. If you put a pinpoint of your pencil, then the dot which is marked on the plane is called as the point. Here it is the point A. It is a point A. Clear about the point? Second is line. Line means what? When we join number of points together straight. When we join number of points together straight, the figure form is a line. When we join number of points straight, the figure form is line. The figure so form is a line. Now the plane. Plane is what? Plane is a smooth and flat surface. It is a smooth and flat surface that extends in all direction. That can extends in all the direction. This board is also a plane. This board is also a plane. Plane means simply what? It is a smooth and flat surface that can extends in all directions. That can extend in all directions. That is the plane. That is the plane diagram already you have seen. Now our next topic is coordinates of point and distance between the point. Means already you have heard this word coordinate. Coordinate means what? Coordinate is the word related with the number on number line. So what is number line? Number line already you have seen in class 7th and 8th. We know that a line is formed by joining number of points straight. Joining number of points straight. And if you denote these points with the help of numbers, if you denote the points with the help of numbers, the line is called number line. Number line is not any another geometric figure. It is simply a line. It is simply a line, and the line is formed by the points, and points on that line are denoted by numbers. Then that line is called as the number. Here is the line. On line, you see that there is a 0 at the center of the line. That is called origin. That is called as the origin. And from origin to the left hand side there are negative numbers, and to the right of the origin there are positive numbers that are also called as the integers. Positive integers and negative integers. If you observe or read this number line, then it is easy to you to answer the questions on these number line, or the questions related to the points on this number line. The point 1 is associated, point D is associated with number 1. Point E is associated with number 3. Point O is associated with 0. Point C is associated with negative 2. Associated means related. B is related with negative 3. A is related with negative 5. Means all these points are related with a number on number line, and that number is called as the coordinate of that point. So what will be the coordinate of point D? The coordinate of point D will be 1. The coordinate of point A will be negative 5. The coordinate of point E will be 3. 3 means positive 3. But it is not customary to write the positive sign to the positive integers. If there is a no sign, it is considered that integer or that number is a positive integer. Now we have to find out the distances between the points. Distances between the, or distance between the any two points. Before that, here we write definition of number line. When points on line are denoted by numbers, it is called as the number line. It is called as the number line. Here point A is associated with number -5. Therefore, the coordinate of point A is -5. Is -5. Also point E. Point E is associated with 3. Therefore, the coordinate of point E is 3, or we write here +3. Not necessary to mention the sign of positive numbers, but you can write. Now this is about the number line and coordinate of the point on the number line. Simply coordinate is what? Number associated with the point. You just have to note down the number that is related with the point which is mentioned on the number line. Now we see the distance between any 2 points on the number line. Distance between any 2 points on number line. Distance between any 2 points on the number line. One can easily find out the distance between any 2 points on the number line. If you see here point D and point E, the distance between the 2 points, you have to find out the distance between point E and D and E is 1 and 2 units. The distance between the point D and E is 2 units. If you observe the figure, observe the number line, the distance between point D and E is 2 units. It is 2 units, 1 and 2. The distance between the point A and C, the distance between the points A and C. What will be the distance between point A and C? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 and 3. 3 units. 3. You can find out the distance between 2 points like this also, but there is one method for finding the distance between any two points. If you are supposed to find out the distance between any two points, then you just have to simply subtract the smaller coordinate from the bigger coordinate. Smaller coordinate from the bigger coordinate. The distance between the points A and C is denoted as D in bracket A comma C is equal to 3. D comma D in bracket A comma C. D in bracket A comma C, and it is read as distance between point A and C is equal to 3 units. Distance between A and 3 is equal to 3 units. Now let us find the distance between the point C and D. Find the distance between point C and point D. To find out the distance between any two points on number line, we have to subtract the smaller coordinate. We have to subtract the smaller coordinate from the bigger. Simply you are supposed to subtract the smaller coordinate from the bigger coordinate. Here coordinate of point C is, what is the coordinate of point C? Negative 2. And that of point D is 1. Which is the smaller and which is the bigger? Out of these two coordinates, negative 2 and 1, negative 2 is the smaller coordinate and positive 1 is the bigger coordinate. So we subtract negative 2 from positive 1. Therefore, distance between C comma D, distance between the point C comma D can be find out like this: 1 minus negative 2. 1 minus negative 2 is equal to 1 minus minus become plus 2 is equal to 3 units, is equal to 3 units. In this way you can find out the distance between any two points on the number line. Let us find distance between point A and point E. Distance between point A and point E. Find distance between point A and E. Solution: coordinate of point A. What is the coordinate of point A? -5 is -5. Coordinate of point E is, what is the coordinate of point E? 3. That is +3. Therefore, distance between point A, comma E is equal to, which is the smaller and which is the bigger from the two coordinates? The two coordinates are here. Coordinate of point A is -5. Coordinate of point E is +3. Out of these two, -5 is the smaller and +3 is the bigger. You know very well how to decide the smaller and bigger integer. You just imagine a number line, and on number line the number to the left is smaller and number to the right is bigger. Here I put my finger on -5 and +3. My right hand is on 3 and left hand is on -5, so that 3 will be bigger integer and -5 will be smaller integer, so that 3 minus -5 is equal to 3 minus minus plus 5 is equal to 8 units. Therefore, the distance between point A and E will be 8 units. Now we have to study the betweenness. If P, Q, R are three distinct collinear points, then there are three possibilities. There are three possibilities. PQR are the 3 points which are collinear. Collinear means which points are said to be collinear? If 2 or more than 2 points are there on a straight line, then the points are called collinear points. And here we are given that PQR are the 3 collinear points. Then there are 3 possibilities. The very first is maybe like this: P, Q, R. Here maybe Q lies between P and R. Point Q may lies between point P and point R. The second chance is what? Point P may lie between Q and R, like this. Q, P, R. Point P may lie between point Q and point R. This is the second possibility. And third possibility is that may point R lies between point P and Q, because it is not given to you that which point lies between the other two points. We are just seeing the possibilities that point P may lie between Q and R, point Q may lie between P and R, point P may lie between Q and R, point. The third possibility is that point R may lie between point P and Q. These are the three possibilities, but without discussing on possibilities, there is one formula to find that which point lies between the two given points. Okay. If distance between PQ plus distance between QR is equal to distance between PR, then we say that point Q is in between the point P and point R. Means instead of seeing the possibilities, there is directly one formula for finding the point between any two given points. If distance between the point PQ plus distance between point QR is equal to distance between point PR, then we clearly say that point Q lies between the point P and R. This is called betweenness. This is called as the betweenness of points. This is called as the betweenness of points. Now we have to see few examples on this, in which we have to find that which point lies between the other two points. Here is the first example. On number line, point A, B, C are such that distance between point A and B is 5 units, distance between point B and C is 11 units, distance between point A and C is 6 units, and question is that which of the point is in between other two. Means out of the three given points A, B and C, you have to find out which point lies between other two. Whether A lies between B and C, whether B lies between A and C, or whether C lies between A and B, that we have to find out here. Here all the 3 points are collinear. The distance between them is given to you. The very first thing is you have to find out the 2 points in which the distance is biggest. So here the distance between B comma C is equal to 11, which is biggest one. Name it number 1. Now add the 2 remaining distances. Add the distance between the 2 remaining points, that is distance between A and B plus distance between point A and C is equal to distance between A and B 5, and distance between A and C is 6, is equal to 11. Name it number 2. If you observe 1 and 2, you will see that distance between AB and distance between AC. The distance between AC can also be written like AB can also be written like BA. AB can also be written as B. Therefore, we write here distance between AB means BA plus from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2 plus distance between AC is equal to distance between BC. Distance between BC, and therefore point A is in between the point B and C. In this way, the point between the other 2 points is find out.